Hello people, I am JABY KOAY, joining me is ACHARA KIRK.
Hi.
We're going to talk about Queen of KATWE. This is a Disney film directed by an Indian woman, Moosa Raza. It's dealing with Uganda, and it's directed by an Indian woman, so that's pretty cool. Just that alone is an interesting, you know, behind the scenes kind of thing. So let's go over the story for people who are completely unfamiliar with it. According to IMDb, a Ugandan girl sees her world rapidly change after being introduced to the game of chess. That's a pretty good assessment of the story in a one-liner. I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was really good. How about you?
Yeah, I loved it.
What we're dealing with is a story about a girl who basically comes from nothing, discovers something cool, and realizes she can be great at something.
Yeah.
This reminds me of October Sky. Did you ever see October Sky?
No.
That's Jake Gyllenhaal when he's still able to play a kid. He's a high school kid who falls in love with making rockets after he sees the Sputnik satellite in space. Like it looks like a little star traveling across the sky, but he falls in love with that and he ends up being at odds with his dad, who doesn't want him to pursue that, who wants him to stay the course of being a coal miner just like he was. And so here, Fiona discovers chess and she really falls in love with it and wants to pursue it. And her mom has an issue with it. Her mom's like, no, I need you here at home. Don't get caught up in these dreams that are much bigger than you, that won't ever happen. Stay the course. Thankfully, Fiona's got a good teacher, Robert Katende, who is very passionate about her and passionate about her continuing this pursuit of chess because he sees the bigger picture.
Well, also he sees her potential. She's not just good at chess.
Yeah.
She's freaking amazing at chess.
Right. From a technical point, it was well acted. It was well shot. It felt like you were really part of this world, Uganda. It felt like a slice of life. Like you actually got to participate and it felt like you were part of this environment for a little while. Living in the Western world, we don't get to peer into this environment very often from like what felt like their perspective. Not only that, but an interesting tale of someone who's rising above
her roots.
Rising above, her roots and becoming the cream of the crop.
Kind of makes me think of the film Purna, because she came from a very poor rural background and then discovered that she was good at mountain climbing or rock climbing, and as a result has managed to make a better situation for herself and her family. The
first thing that I thought of, which is totally different, is MS Dhoni.
Because
he comes at odds with his dad, who wants him to stay on this particular course. He ends up having to go against what his dad wants, and that relationship falling apart until he finally overcomes his obstacles to get to where he wants to be in life, and then his dad is proud of him. He becomes an inspiration for his town. Just like
she is.
You know, she became an inspiration for her town, which is so cool. Within that, you still see the obstacles she has to overcome within herself and all the pressure she deals with. It's really uplifting to see what this little girl went through, because you're like, wow, if she can do this, maybe I can deal with the things I'd have to deal with in my life.
Because whatever we have to deal with in our lives is not going to be even half as difficult as what she has had to deal with in her life.
It's all relative, but sure. I mean, they are dealing with also environmental things like the storms and whatnot.
Storms, her mom not being able to pay rent and the landlady kicking them out into the storm. That was horrendous.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's a lot of the stuff that they go through in the film. The short of it is, like, this is a very good film, and if you get the chance, please do check it out. It's worth a watch, and it's very inspiring. At a certain point, you get to see the real life counterparts. And I think so cool. I think that's pretty cool also. Kudos to Moosa Raza. I thought that she did an excellent job with capturing this world rather and showing it to us and like pushing our face to the front and having us look at this. It's wild, you know?
Yeah.
And really trying to be real about it and be real about the struggle and the strife and just keeping it authentic.
I bought everyone as well. Even Lupita Nyong'o, who at first I was like, isn't she a bit young to be playing the mother of
but it makes sense.
These teenagers? But it makes sense in that situation. But I also really liked the way that she kind of had a hard edge to her and she was very sassy. I could totally buy that she was a widowed mother of however many children. It was a lot.
It was a lot, yeah. Anyways, you guys, do check it out and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out ACHARA KIRK on the social media and subscribe to her YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/ACHARA.